If he has these 5 qualities, ay nako, pakasalan mo na yan, best! Bago ang lahat, one of the major reasons why a relationship don't work is because maraming tao ang nagsistay sa isang relationship even if they are already convinced that they don't want to be with this person for the rest of their lives. Every relationship that you're supposed to be in, the goal is supposed to be marriage. This is something that most people don't realize. Kala nila, being in a relationship with someone is laro-laro lang. Now, this topic that we have for tonight gives you the self-awareness. It would allow you to tell yourself that yes, the guy that I am with is the person that I really wanted to be with because of the qualities that he has. Now, if ever you're not able to find these qualities sa lalaki na kasama nyo ngayon, I'm not trying to tell you that you're supposed to break up with him right away, but it gives you things to think about. It could be an opportunity that you can open it up to your partner and make a conversation about this that would ultimately allow your relationship to grow even better. Number 1, independent. Being independent means a lot of things. So how do you know if a person is independent? An individual who does not require you to take care of them or keep them happy or occupied. Yun minsan kasi ang nagiging dahilan kung bakit nahihirapan ang isang tao sa isang relasyon because they think that it's their responsibility to make their partner happy. And if ever you're an individual who thinks that your partner should make you happy, that's wrong. Because it's your primal responsibility to make yourself happy first. Iba yung gusto kanyang kasama kaysa kailangan kanyang kasama. Kasi kung kailangan kanyang kasama, ibig sabihin, he doesn't have a choice. Whereas, he ultimately can live without you, but he still wants you to be part of your life. An independent person is, first of all, strong, confident, hindi takot mag-isa, and of course, they are able to plan for the future, able to say no whenever someone tries to take advantage of them, able to value themselves. You would want to be with someone who knows how to love themselves because they have so much love to give in return. And of course, aware of what makes them happy. They know the things that they want and they know the things that they don't want. So it's pretty much not a guessing game whenever you try to deal with this person, specifically if you want to live with them for the rest of your life. Isa din sa mga pwedeng independence are financially stable and of course goal-oriented. Don't get me wrong. If ever you're someone, a woman, who wants to be with a person who's financially stable, I don't judge you. And at the end of the day, that's your choice. That's one of the standards that you wanted to have. Kasi right mo yun bilang isang tao. But I would also give respect to women who doesn't look at the man's financial status for them to consider to marry that person. Going back to what I was saying, that if ever this guy has quality that I mentioned, that's one of the qualities the guy should have in order for you to marry them. Number 2, reasonable or reasonableng tao. You have to be with a person who remains reasonably calm in stressful situations. Now, yung tao na hindi agad na frustrate sa mga maliliit na bagay. Syempre, nagiging upset din sila paminsan-minsan, but they have the strength and the maturity to manage their emotions. A reasonable guy, first is, approaches decisions in a rational and reasonable way. Hindi lang dapat puro emosyon ang pinapagana bago siya mag-decide sa isang bagay. There is supposed to be logic, there's supposed to be reasons and rationale behind why he did what he did. Of course, he consider other people's point of view bago siya mag-decide. Ang makakasama mo habang buhay, kailangan dapat kinukonsider yung decision mo din sa isang major move that you're gonna do together. Of course, listen to what other people have to say. Having the ear to listen and get only meaningful feedback is also a great quality for a person to have, specifically doon sa taong gusto mong makasama. And isa sa mga bagay na mahirap gawin at mahirap mahanap sa isang tao is a person who manages and expresses their emotions effectively. Alam sabihin kung anong nararamdaman. And hindi pa dalos-dalos. You would want to marry someone who doesn't react recklessly on situation. That person is supposed to be thinking about things first before taking action. And as a guy, that is one of the major characteristics a man should have, because most of the time we are tasked to create or make the hardest decisions. And if ever you're someone who would marry a person like that, marriage life is never easy, but it will never be as hard if the person you choose to be with for the rest of your life has these qualities. Napaka-importante na magkaroon ka ng ganitong klaseng partner, lalo na sa taong aasawahin mo, doon sa lalaking makakasama mo habang buhay. Supportive. Being supportive means a partner na sinusuportahan ka sa personal and career goals, and of course, they understand that not everything sa pagsasama nyo sa relasyon nyo is not about them, but also about you as their partner and as a couple. Madalas, ito ang mahirap na hanapin sa isang tao. Although mapagmahal siya, caring siya, pero sa mga bagay na gusto mong gawin, either wala siyang pakialam or pinagbabawalan ka sa mga bagay na gusto mong gawin. That if ever your partner does that to you, that's a red flag. Kasi that person is supposed to be the very first person who's gonna support you on the things that you wanna do, specifically in your dreams, no matter how crazy it is. And if ever you don't find that to your partner, it's something that you have to really sit down and talk through them. They won't also feel threatened kung sakaling the energy and time you put in achieving your goals are directed towards that, because alam nila na yun yung nakakapagpasaya sa'yo. You're trying to generate your own happiness, as long as at the end of the day, you still have each other to support each other no matter what. Isa sa mga criteria is, of course, they are the ones who comforts you kung sakaling you are down. Your partner is supposed to be there picking you up. Sila dapat mismo ang nag-i-encourage sa'yo to pursue your dreams. And of course, they let you know that they are thinking about you. They make you feel that they are proud of you. Kasi your success is not just your success, it's the success of both of you as a couple. And of course, someone who listens and gives support to what you are feeling. Nakikinig lang, hindi puro nagbibigay ng advice. Kasi kadalasan, hindi naman talaga kailangan natin ng opinion eh. Kailangan lang natin ng taong makikinig sa nararamdaman natin. That person always is willing to help you whenever they can. And they will let you know that they are there to help. Kung nafe-feel mo sa partner mo that your partner is the least person you can count on whenever there's trouble, siya pa yung pinakahuling taong tatakbuhan mo, that's something that you have to check on too. And of course, they let you know that they are excited about you, about the both of you, and about your future together. Yun po ang ibig sabihin ng pagiging supportive, my friends. Number 4 is thoughtful. Ano ibig sabihin ng thoughtful, Kuya Darbs? Thoughtful means that a great partner is someone who thinks not only about you, but also gives attention to the things that you want to do. Isa sa mga bagay na napaka-importante is that this person also pays attention to how they treat other people in their lives. From sa parents nila, or doon sa mga kasama nila sa buhay, or mga kaibigan nila. And a thoughtful partner is someone who doesn't make judgmental comments about others. Grabe yun, napaka-importante nun. Hindi lang to sa partner ha, pero sa tao. This is something that I just know recently. Stay away from people who talks shit about other people. The psychology in us tends to trust people who tells bad things about the other individual because we think that they are trusting us with that truth. Pero that's something bad, because if this person is able to tell those things to the other individual, what's stopping them to do the same thing to you? Doon mo kasi ma-measure ang true character ng isang tao. How they talk about others when those people are not in front of them. And remember this, people talk behind your back because you are in front of them. And you will never get criticized by people who is doing more than you. I'll say that again. You will never get criticized by a person who is doing more than you. Kasi wala akong pakialam kung anong gawin mo sa buhay mo, because I focus on my shit. And I'm not insecure of pushing you down because I'm doing the best that I can to make myself better. Per Gary Vaynerchuk said, if you want to build the tallest building or biggest building in town, you have to build it without tearing other buildings down. You do it the right way. Of course, one of the thoughtful characteristics as well is gives genuine compliments. Dapat yung compliment coming from the heart. They show their appreciation to others as well. And they stay in touch with people they care about. And last but not the least, they think about how other people are feeling. Be with a partner who treats other people the way how you wanted to be treated too. Okay? And of course, last but not the least, self-confident. A guy that you should marry has to have this characteristic. Gusto mo sa partner mo will not let people treat them badly. If they accept poor treatment from you or others, eventually you may lose respect for them. Ganon yun. There's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. Confidence is not they should like me. Confidence is I'll be fine even if they don't. Again, self-confidence is also reflects your self-respect. One of the characteristics that a partner should have is they are not intimidated by their partner's success. Karamihan, kadalasan, mga taong nagbabawal sa inyo, yun yung mga taong takot na malampasan sila. Now, you can see a confident man if they are not intimidated by their partner's success. Of course, a man who knows their strength, a man who keeps working even if they are faced with difficult obstacles, who fights even if there's a huge wall in front of them. They make decisions easily by thinking about it. And of course, supports and celebrates other people's success too. Hindi sila jealous because they know they're doing the best that they can to be at that place of their friends or even better. So that's the reason why they're celebrating with them now, because they know their time will come. Bonus tip, you have to marry a man of God. Paka-importante nito na dapat kahit lahat ng yun meron siya, pero kung hindi ka niya tinutulungan na mapunta sa tamang direction, specifically brings you the presence of God, I think this is a major thing that you have to look for in a guy. The relationship would fail because there's no anchor. There's no support. Even if you're watching right now and you think that your partner is not like this, it's fine. Everybody of us is in a journey to become better individuals. We are never perfect. We are a work in progress. As long as the knowledge that you got right now, you put it here, and then make mistakes. It's okay. Most people who usually did one of the greatest thing in the world usually are the ones who made the most mistake. Lalo na yung mga successful na tao. So, never be afraid to make mistake. Never be afraid to fall in love and make the wrong call about an individual. As long as at the end of the day, you learn from that mistake, you open up, man up, pick up the pieces, and pursue to the things that you want to do. And again, you never have to chase for this man. You attract this kind of guy. And in order for you to attract the person who is like this, you yourself has to have these qualities first. Improve on yourself because you attract who you are. And my friends, I hope you guys were able to get a lot of value from this. Thank you very much, guys. Sa lahat ng mga nanood, nakinig at sumubaybay. This has been Real Talk Darbs. My friends, always giving you real thoughts through real talk. Always remember, my friends, self-worth lang tayo since day one. And if ever you need strength, do not forget to call for his guidance. Real Talk Darbs out. Yalla, bye.